Hey guys, this is Lily2K and I am back and I'm so excited to be making another video. I do apologize for being out and about for a while. I had a lot going on at my job and I had to put my focus on that and as well for my kids. But now that I'm back, I know I am late to the party for this new and final trailer for the Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 Broken Things, but I wanted to go ahead and give my feedback on this trailer and what we are going to expect, what I'm most looking forward to in this chapter, and that what we can hopefully uncover in this final chapter. And I'm very excited. It's going to be released in 2 days. So we're going to go ahead and get started. In the trailer, we see demolished bodies of the previous antagonists in the other chapters, while the prototype is moving towards Poppy's glass case. We know that the prototype wants Poppy, like it needs Poppy, especially for like a specific reason. As the player we are now in the labs, and we are going to stop the prototype and rescue the children, free the children, hopefully. While we are exploring the labs, we will encounter new characters, such as the new ally that will help us defeat the prototype, Lily Lovebraid. I think that's her name, if from what I've been hearing, but until it is confirmed, we are going to call her as Lily Lovebraid. And she is one of our antagonists. And we also have the disfigure plushies, the toys that were stitched from different parts of different toys. And of course, our one and only Bigger Body Experiment return of the season, Huggy Wuggy, who survived the fall from Chapter 1. We see that Kissy Missy, and Poppy are alive and trapped in a cell, so we will probably have to find a way to rescue them and free them. While exploring the labs, we will explore rooms, floors, and uncover secrets that will give us clues to what happened prior to the Hour of Joy. We will even get the chance to be under a machine, which I think is really cool. That would send us back, give us flashbacks to when the Playtime Code Factory existed before the Hour of Joy happened, probably giving us the flashbacks prior to the events that leads up to the Hour of Joy. This is probably going to be the memories of the children, or even the prototype, since that's who our main villain is in this final chapter. So we know, well, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, this chapter will be very emotional, as said in the name of the chapter, Broken Things. Broken Things is metaphorically symbolizes emotional pain, trauma, failures, and loss of innocence. As we know, there were harsh things, horrible things, traumatic things, events, and incidents that happen in Playtime Code Factory. To the children who were turned into experiments, bigger bodies initiatives, toys, to the employees who were treated harshly from the leaders, going missing and being killed from these experiments. And also down to the experiments who had partaken in the Hour of Joy, eliminating these employees and taking the children away. Even Poppy, which I already knew, but as it was confirmed by Discord account Seeing Reason, who was a detective that was giving us the ARG Chapter 5 lores and files, we know that Poppy has partake in the Hour of Joy as well. So we are going to see the shift of behaviors in these characters, the emotions, and the dynamic perspective of our one and only Poppy. There are a few things I am looking forward to in this chapter 5. And one of them is confirming my previous theory about Poppy being the reason the Hour of Joy started, because we know that Poppy and Ollie, who aka was the prototype she didn't know at the time, was close. But if you go on my TikTok account, Thriller 2K, you will find my video that talks about Poppy and my what if theory on the reason of why she may have initiated the hour of joy. Another thing I'm looking forward to is knowing everything that went down for the hour of joy, because as we know now from new information, employees, specifically Dr. Preston Willer, was a factor of helping out with the experiments prior to the hour of joy event. I also would like to know about what happened with Dr. Preston Willer, because I don't want to believe this. I don't, because in the salvation video, we see that there was a toy at the end when Prototype had placed the Cat B toy on the table. I don't want to believe that was Preston as a toy. Dr. Preston as that Cat B toy, and that was Dr. Jessica Newman instead. I'm hoping we get to see more or even hear more about Preston in his contribution of helping out the experiments and even the Prototype, because as we know from the Prototype, he had helped him out tremendously. I also want to know who in the world that new character was from the ending of the Salvation video that ended up grabbing Dr. Preston. I mean, come on. I hadn't forgot about that big bird looking experiment. Like, I'm hoping we encounter this character, because I want to know who it is. It could be like, I don't know, but I want to know who that character is so badly. I also want to know about Lily Lovebraid, because could she be the rejected toy that Leaf Pierre rejected in that letters that the Discord account C and Reason had uncovered for us? Because looking at, of course, her behavior and the way she looks, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can see why she was rejected, and it kind of doesn't align with the mission and the value of Playtime Co. With sparking the imagination of a child's interest. Another thing is, I want to know if they will reveal the main character, because as I was saying in my what if theory, I was going on about saying, what if our main character was Richard Lovitz, because there are tons of hints throughout the previous chapters that gave me an idea of what if our main character is Richard Lovitz. Because of course, not everyone knew or recognized the main character. Even Dr. Harley Sawyer did not know who the main character was at all. And I want to know if we get to actually rescue the children that were brought down to the labs. I'm hoping that we get to find out about this lullaby room that, once again, the Discord account Seeing Reason had uncovered for us, that had this picture of a merry-go-round in the background, and we see also this oriented video of a lady, and it's showing like these characters of Kissy Missy and Huggy and this other character. But I want to know about this lullaby room. I want to know if this is where the missing kids might be at, or this is probably where one of the experiments probably lives in. Who knows? Or this is probably one of the rooms that might give us a clue about probably what happened prior to the Hour of Joy. Who knows? I don't know. Lastly, I wanted to bring up something interesting, because this is big, and I think this is going to be somewhat a turning point in this chapter, and I'm hoping this would be, because I saw this in the trailer, and once again, I know I am not tripping at all, but in the scene where the Prototype is approaching Poppy's case, if you stop in that scene, if you look to the far right, I mean, literally, look to the far right in her case, we see a very interesting reflection in the case. And it resembles a person. actually. And I was able to adjust it a bit. And it absolutely had me in awe because it kind of looks like a girl. And it has me thinking, like, could this perhaps be a glimpse of what, I mean, don't get me wrong, hear me out. What if this could perhaps be a glimpse of what Poppy looked like before she became a doll? Because we knew before she died, she was 11 years old. And we never got to see who Poppy was or what she looked like prior to before she became a toy. So once again, this chapter is going to be absolutely big. This is it. This is the final showdown, you know? This is where everything is going to uncover. This is where everything is going to be brought to the light, and it's going to be brought up in broad daylight, you know? And the truth, all the truths is going to be uncovered, you know? So I'm very looking forward to see how all of this is going to unfold. And you guys can tell me what you think about the photo in the comments down below of this figure in the glass case. But this is literally a person, because in the last picture of Poppy's case, there's no reflection. But in this photo, there is a reflection of a person. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. I know I've done this the last minute. We're all looking forward to this final chapter that's going to be released soon from Mob Entertainment. And I hope you guys enjoy this video very much. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out.